Hello friend. What can you tell me about men in Fight Club?
Men. Do you mean fancy men or real men?
I'm talking about manly men. Not those that wear their mother's dresses and parade around the house at weekends.
Well, going on the theory put forward by Robert Bly, men and women have intrinsic traits that modern society fails to acknowledge.
Can you tell me more? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
I will give it a go. His mesopoetic view states that in modern society men are expected to spend time away from the family home to work, when before industrialization men had a more active role in nurturing male children as families would work and eat together.
And what effect does this have on male children today?
The male child would have been trained to be a man by his father. Now removing men from the nurturing process leaves boys with no clear male role model.
What else can you tell me?
Before industrialization, men were required to be violent when hunting animals for food or to protect the family. Bly argues that modern society has repressed this natural instinct apart from at times of war, when men are called up to fight.
How does this relate to the film Fight Club?
When the narrator is going through a time of crisis, we see him relieving his frustrations through violence after being prompted by his friend Tyler. Before meeting Tyler, the narrator had never thrown a punch in his life. In modern society, there is no socially acceptable outlet for frustration and confusion, when once men would be required to go through ritualistic ceremonies to prove their strength and endurance. Modern men have replaced these tests with other outlets such as binge drinking and drug abuse.
How did the narrator in Fight Club become a real man in the traditional sense?
Bly thinks that men should have groups where they can safely express their frustrations. The narrator initially tried this when he went to support groups, but soon turned to more extreme groups which put him back into a traditional manly role. He went through trials and tests to prove he was a man, and he was proud of this.
So what can you summarize for me?
The narrator needed a change in his life and was happily following Tyler's suggestions, but he eventually realized this lifestyle was not for him and he tried to put a stop to it.
I'm a man.